There's more than one chaotic force of nature festering its way across the world right now. The difference is, one I'm going to be talking about today is not only far more contagious, but you're not even safe from it inside your own home. The worst part is, all you need to do to get affected by this phenomenon is to answer one simple question. Wanna be friends? If you follow any smaller creators, you'll have almost definitely seen this line of text in their comment section. I can without a doubt say it's the widest spread comment I've ever seen, but it's so much more malicious than it seems on the surface. At first I thought it was an upstart YouTube channel trying to do some marketing, but it quickly dawned on me how much more sinister this situation was. Thousands of people have lost their entire channels from this one innocent comment, and it's one of the largest security breaches I've seen YouTube go throughout my decade on the platform. Stay until the end of the video and you'll find out not only how dangerous this simple comment is, and how to stay safe from it, but also how it's led to one of the fastest growing channels on the platform since Logan Paul. Speaking of Logan, that happens to be one of the many aliases this comment has been posted by, and it's also the one I've personally been plagued by. It would appear as the first 2 comments on every new video of mine, sometimes before they'd even gone public, so something was already suspicious. I did some investigating by asking on both my Twitter and a subreddit. The response was instantaneous, which confirmed my theory. The scale of this comment was unprecedented. I'd seen it on videos besides mine, and I wasn't the only one. To put it in perspective, if you search any words into the YouTube search bar and filter results by upload time, you're bound to find this comment on whatever you click on, no matter what it's about, no matter how many views that video currently has. So it's just a bot system that someone is using to advertise their channel, right? Well, advertising is a bit of a stretch. The truth is unfortunately far less innocent than that. When I started investigating this, I didn't really realise how much of a can of worms it was, so I didn't know where to ask. I started on Twitter and got a few positive responses from people I knew, and then I made a post on the Out of the Loop subreddit, in case it was a trend that YouTube had started, or it was some kind of meme or something that I wasn't aware of. I did actually get a fair bit of information out of the Out of the Loop subreddit, but unfortunately people didn't answer in the correct format. For those who don't know, when you make an answer on the Out of the Loop subreddit, you need to start it with answer : and then the answer. And people didn't do that, so all I had was some notifications which were cut off. It was on the subreddit where I first found out subscribing to one of these accounts would have some kind of bad consequence. I also had confirmation that people with no channel presence whatsoever, people only getting 2 views on their videos, would have the comment on their videos. So it was spreading pretty fast. In fact, on one of Logan's videos, I saw someone begging for their account back. They claimed that Logan had hacked them, and they no longer had access to their account. As for how this happened, I wish I knew. During the investigation I was carrying out, a few rumours came in that engaging with the person asking to be friends would be dangerous. At first I thought this was only a rumour, but I went on to find some worrying evidence that it was true. In fact, even as little of a gesture as subscribing to the account could be enough to put you in danger, and have you potentially lose your YouTube channel altogether. Chasing down these comments, they all seem to lead me to the same destination, a gaming channel called Triby.
Alright, so I am Triby and this is a proper introductory video to my channel.
What's alarming about this is the scale of his growth. Here's a thought experiment for you. Imagine a new channel started making videos and their first video was just titled, "Welcome to my channel." It's 1 minute long and the thumbnail just says, "Please subscribe." How many views do you think it would get? A small handful, right? Try 96,000 in 24 hours. This would literally never happen under ordinary circumstances. Not only would they have no prior subscribers, but there's no reason to watch a video like that from a complete stranger. Creators make the mistake of making videos like that all the time, and people just do not care. Anyone who's even mildly versed in YouTube will tell you not to do this. It's not how you start a channel. Yet alone the fact that there's zero chance of it appearing in YouTube's algorithm, so things are already a bit suspicious. And it wasn't a one-off. It kept happening. The guy is decent at commentating, but not good enough to warrant this growth. It was only when he released his 3rd video that the mystery revealed itself. I am going to help 3 YouTubers get to 1,000 subscribers. Of course. Now there's a reason for someone to actually watch a video like that, yet ironically it gets the least views of all his videos. Suddenly people start watching for real, and because of Triby's unprecedented growth, people believe he can do it. I should mention at this point that Triby renamed his channel back to Logan, whereas before Logan would just lead to Triby's channel. So it seems as though he keeps changing the name of his channel, probably to avoid detection. He says he knows the secret to the YouTube algorithm, but he's incredibly vague. He keeps stringing you on, giving you little tidbits of advice, and saying that one day he'll show you how he managed to grow to the size he did. But he never does.
In my last video, I promised you guys that I was gonna show you a few steps and tricks that you could use to grow your own YouTube channel just like I did.
In fact, he made a video giving the supposed advice he follows to get these numbers, but you check his videos and he doesn't even follow the bullshit he peddles you.
Here's the format of a well-written description.
He gives the most basic of basic advice, which any YouTuber or person who's not even YouTubing knows to follow. He probably got these tips off a website, and he's just claiming they're the way he managed to grow his channel, when in reality, he's doing it in a much dodgier way. If you haven't guessed by now, this head developed one of the most advanced bots on YouTube's platform, just to make his channel appear as though he'd worked out the secrets of the algorithm, and now he plans to string people along and create exponential figures of engagement, so his channel can snowball, going from shady bots to get views, to actual engagement of people wanting to know how he did it, just to make his channel appear as though he'd worked out the secret to the algorithm. If you look at his first few videos, you'll see his comments are just nothing. Things people would literally never comment, especially in response to the videos he was posting. Yeah, the real way he growed his channel so large was using bots. They're all bots, but bots using real accounts. Your accounts, actually. So how did he get these accounts? Well, that brings us back to the original question. Wanna be friends? Somehow, this guy developed a way of hacking people's channels solely by having them subscribe to him. And this is incredibly alarming. All these accounts posting these fake comments are real accounts, so this plague can go unnoticed by YouTube, and his channel can thrive with nobody knowing how. This is not okay. People worked hard to make these channels unlike him, and they can lose it within seconds just by falling for a comment and subscribing to this person. It's even speculated that just responding to his comment can result in you losing your account to him. What's even more concerning is the fake comments he leaves on people's videos seem so real, as they'll talk about specific situations and parts of the video. For example, he mentioned my exact subscriber count and wished me luck on getting 35,000. A couple of his comments even responded to specific things I'd said in the video, before my videos had gone public, before it even had time to watch them. So I can only discern that it's using transcriptions and some access to the YouTube database in order to achieve this. It's an incredible security breach, and I imagine with the chaos the world is in, YouTube hasn't been able to prevent it, so I don't even blame them for allowing this to happen. It needs to stop though, and quickly, before the person responsible is able to cover up their tracks and build a legitimately successful channel from the ashes of all the people whose channels he's hacked and turned into comment farms. YouTube needs to know about this and to stop it, but I don't have the influence to make them aware of it. And every day that passes, more people lose their channels to this incorrigible, reprehensible hacker. Therefore, I would really appreciate your support. After posting this video, I'm going to tweet it to YouTube, and the more exposure it gets, the better chance I think they'll see it. If you could share this video or retweet that tweet, which I'll have linked in the description, then I think we can fix this. What's more is there are bigger and better channels better suited for doing an investigation like this, so that even if we can't change anything, we can get the ball rolling. So please send this video or talk about this topic to some of the creators on screen now. Channels like Nexpo, Rainbot, Internet Historian, or even commentary channels like Danny Gonzalez or Drew Gooden. People with influence, people who can change things. People who know people at YouTube. I don't normally do things like this, and I don't like asking my audience to aggressively share my videos, but I'm not doing this selfishly. I'm doing it because the thought of losing my channel sounds like a nightmare. But for some people right now, it's a reality. Please, if you see this account in the comments of any videos, do not interact with it. I even urge you not to go over to Logan's or Triby's or whatever name he's going by. Do not go to his channel. Don't interact with his videos unless you're reporting them. Mass reporting might help, as will sending this video to the people who are in a better position to help than I am. If you want to help spread awareness of this issue yourself, you can tweet the hashtag YouTubersAtRisk. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and have a nice day. Logan, if you're watching this, you.
I want to preface this by saying nothing I'm saying in this video is a joke. This is extremely urgent. YouTube needs to handle this as fast as possible. This is by far, in my opinion, the most serious security breach I've ever seen in the history of YouTube, just simply based on the mass scale that it can be, I guess, exploited against people and the way that it's actually being done. I mean, we've seen all kinds of different security breaches throughout the history of YouTube over the last few years. They've become pretty prevalent, but this one is by far the scariest one that I have personally ever witnessed since I started doing YouTube in 2012. I was sitting here playing Grand Theft Auto 5. You could probably just hear the little beep from the phone or whatever that came across, and all of a sudden, I get the news that there is currently a YouTube account going around commenting on videos and finding a way through that to actually hack and steal YouTube accounts. This account has the ability, once it's hacked your channel or even beforehand somehow through the database that it's accessed, it has the ability to see videos that are privated. It has the ability to see your videos before you've even officially uploaded them. It can essentially fucking see anything possible through your YouTube account, and it doesn't involve you giving your details to the person running the account. So essentially this big hijack has been going on essentially through comment sections, which is why I'm encouraging literally every single person who watches this video, do not interact with any other comments. I know that as of right now, it's believed to only be one account, but there's reports of other accounts popping up with different names doing the same thing. I think it's just best though, you can leave your own comments, but don't do anything with other comments until this entire thing is cleared up, because this is serious. So I have to give a huge shout out to Evans111, who is the person who basically broke this entire story. This thing, realistically, the whole knowledge of it is thanks to him. His coverage of this has helped YouTube, I guess, be able to open up on a mass scale and report this issue, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to make this video. But there's an account going around right now by the name of Logan, and it's commenting on videos, primarily saying wannabe friends. Now this comment also appears to be part of other comments being left. Apparently there's a bunch of different types of comments being reported. Wannabe friends is a very common one, but apparently there's also comments that say, really positive things about your video, about your channel, things like that, but then it's still prefaced with wannabe friends. Right now it's being reported that interacting with this kind of comment in any way will give the hacker access to your YouTube account in some way, shape, or form. If you like the comment, if you comment under it, if you subscribe to that channel, you're putting yourself at risk. And you might be saying, oh Optimus, have a really good secure password, have two-factor authentication. Well, somehow, and what is being speculated right now by people like The Quartering, is that the hacker behind this entire bot system going around YouTube is able to somehow spoof people's phone numbers through Discord's authentication, I should say. And regardless if you have two-factor or not, your account is still at risk. No password, nothing is going to be able to help you in this situation if you do give the hacker a chance to get into your account, since they can spoof your phone number and essentially break through 2FA. This is a major security breach through YouTube. It's something that needs to be addressed immediately. I'm sure the team over at YouTube has already heard about this and already has reports and are already working on a fix, but it's something that everyone needs to keep their eyes peeled on. Now, I have gone through my comments section. I've been searching with YouTube tools and stuff through the comments of all my videos to try and make sure that this comment has not been left on my channel. And I can safely say, as of me making this video right now, this person has never commented on any of my videos, has never commented this phrase, it's never been put down. But shit is subject to change. This is so rapidly moving, it's so serious. So don't get yourself fucked up in this entire situation. It's definitely very worrisome. And as a matter of fact, Evans111, the person who I guess broke this entire thing and kind of brought it into the limelight, actually ended up getting his account breached and was locked out of his account as well. So, I mean, Evans had an 18-digit randomized password and got his two-step verification basically fucking stepped through. I mean, it didn't matter whatsoever. So, I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes at YouTube right now, but it is definitely a site-wide massive security breach. This is not something that is localized to any specific part of YouTube, any specific YouTubers. As of right now, the estimates are indicating that over 50,000 accounts have already been breached and have already been hacked. It's pretty fucking serious, guys, so make sure to watch your backs. Don't just be interacting with random comments that say these sort of, I guess, trigger phrases like, wanna be friends, anything like that. Don't interact with any of them. I'm gonna keep looking throughout the night and make sure that there's no comments being left like that on my channel. If there are, I will go ahead and notify you guys over on Twitter if this account has been compromised in any way or if there's comments being left on the videos to watch out for. Just don't interact with it whatsoever. Keep yourself safe. This is a very fucking serious situation. It's also very fluid. I mean, there's going to be updates as time goes on. I will continuously update you guys over on Twitter. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I honestly hope this is done tomorrow. And with that being said, this is Optimus, letting you know what's going on, and signing out.
So the chances are you clicked on this video because you've had an encounter with this guy who likes to comment, loved it. And well, not to crush your dreams or anything, but he doesn't really love your content. But all he wants is a juicy sub back from his compliment, if we can even call it that. Now, let me just say I did a lot of research this afternoon, and well, I found some pretty crazy information that really explains what is behind these spam commenters. And not just this spam commenter, I'm talking about Tom, Tim, and basically all of the ones that have been going around right now. And you'll see more on that later. But let's just say this spam channel is connected to a past spam channel that has been overtaken. Basically, I found all the people who run all these spam channels via Discord, and well, you just gotta see what they said. So the winner of our last shoutout was Rithwick. Congratulations for being the first one to find this icon. If you guys would like to win a shout out like him, make sure you guys find this icon somewhere throughout the video and comment the time it pops up, and if you're first, you'll get a free shout out as long as you're not back-to-back winners. So I've had a history of exposing these spam channels, and well, it's time for another. Alright, let's go through this step by step, and sorry if this video is not as humorous as some of my other videos, it's just kind of like a lot of details to cover. I hope you guys understand. So this all started when I found the I love it comment, and my heart was broken to find out that he didn't actually love my channel, but he was just spamming that to everyone because, well, he's not a loyal one. And then I started seeing this in more and more places, and I started to connect the dots in my head. So I clicked on the channel, and well, it was officially another spam channel similar to Tom. Very similar to Tom, like identical twins possibly. If you guys don't get the hint, I don't know what will. On his channel, he had the typical alt accounts on the side and unlisted videos in a playlist to make him seem like a legit YouTuber. Now, these videos look very similar to the one that Tom used on his channel, and that was when I started suspecting that it was just Tom again. But I wasn't too sure, so I had to do some more research. And while I was looking through everything, I saw that they have a Discord server link on their YouTube banner. And well, I found some pretty interesting stuff there. So I went in and found the motherlode of all info via searching through old convos by the owners of this whole ordeal. And at the end of this video, I'll have messages sent by the people running the scam and what they have to say about it. And trust me, I think you guys are gonna like seeing these. Alright, now let's backtrack one step. As soon as I clicked on the server, I saw Tom's logo. So boom, case proved, but there's more. I did some more digging because I watched one of these unlisted videos and the guy calls himself Tamar, which obviously isn't the channel that it's on. So I searched the person Tamar on YouTube and I found Tamar. Now here's where things get really interesting. This channel has a bunch of related channels, and some of them have old Tom logos and some are just other spam commenters. So I guess they're all connected, and I'll have more on that in another video. I even found a commenter named Mo, and well, expect a video just on that dude because his channel is doing unthinkable things to get views. And no, I'm not just talking about like morgue type videos, I'm talking more like J-Station type stuff. Bad stuff. Alright, so now let's look at some of these juicy Discord messages that I pulled it up. So Timothy Todd Jr. is one of the people who makes all these spam channels work, and he says this right here. Comments actually increase your video to get pulled up onto the recommended algorithm, and he's saying this in response of someone saying that he's spamming them and that they're annoyed, and this is his response. He thinks that he's helping you. From what I can tell, Tyler Wyatt is second in command, and he says, another day of people trying to expose us to get 7 views. And some people would say that to me, but I make these videos so that these people get exposed and so that their channels get terminated, because they're breaking all of these rules and I don't want to see their comments everywhere. It gets annoying. They're everywhere. So as I was scrolling through a ton of conversations and searching keywords on Discord, I saw this, and apparently the person who's doing most of this might actually be a high schooler, or maybe he's in college, but most college students don't say homework. They just say work. Homework to me kind of sounds like he's actually in high school still, and it's kind of crazy that someone this young is making all of this happen. Right here, Timothy Todd Jr. says that most people are fake, and well, that's kind of funny because you tell me you love my videos all the time and you won't even reply. I call that fake. As they say, keep your circle small. And for all of you wondering if they make money doing this, apparently they don't, but I don't think you can really trust this person because who knows. So in this conversation, someone was asking, hey, why do you spam people? It's really annoying. And he says, we don't hurt anyone, so why not? And another thing, he said that you literally can't hurt people on the internet. Ever hear of virtual bullying? AKA Club Penguin .2. And earlier I thought they were selling accounts, and apparently Timothy does not. This conversation is actually kind of confusing, but basically he was asking if selling accounts is illegal, and that is what he said yes to. And later on in this conversation he said that he actually doesn't sell accounts because it's against term of service, and well, they all get terminated before they can do much with them anyways. Another weird thing that I noticed about their server was they had a discussion tab where you could supposedly talk to call. But if you go to talk to them, you realize that it is a chatter bot or whatever, so it's not actually them, it's a bot trying to respond to you, and it does a half decent job, but it's kind of weird and scary how well these guys can do all of this stuff. So anyways, that is Call, Expose, /Tom, or whatever you want to call him. They seem to do this a lot, and chances are they'll get these channels terminated soon and they'll just restart. And that is why I'm making this video, because I'm tired of seeing these people, and every time I seem to make a video about it, it starts to help gain some traction about exposing these people and getting them terminated. So that is why I'm making this video. Let's make sure that these people get deleted off this platform, and when they come back again, don't worry, I'll be here to expose them once again. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry if this video was more serious than usual. I try to be more lighthearted and funny, believe it or not, but this video just had so many little itty bitty details to cover, it was just difficult. I have the links to all of these spam channels down below if you guys want to see if they've been deleted or if they changed their identity yet. And anyways, a like would be appreciated after all this research, because it took me forever, and I just want people to see this because it's pretty important to know that he does not love your video. And I'll see you guys on the next cringy video. So this is going to be a different type of video, and I say that because this video will be continually updated as spam bots come and go. And what I mean by this is as soon as a current spam bot changes its name to something else, I'll update the title, thumbnail, and their links to their new channel or their new name. As you've seen, if you're a subscriber, I've made several of these videos on my channel, and well, it's starting to get repetitive for me and I assume you. So why not make one more video that will serve as an explanation for every past and future spam bot? Because when it comes down to it, they all are the same. And I will be explaining more on just how these work later in this video. A big reason I'm doing this is because as soon as I expose one spam bot, they just change their name and act like it never happened, and the only way to get around that would be to update the video as soon as they change their identity. I've been featured in a video talking about how these bots cannot be stopped, but the only thing that we can actually do is to expose them and report them. So this will be the only way to truly slow down these channels and possibly shut them down. Because as this video gets attention, people will know all the secrets behind the spam commenters. Here on my channel, I like to give shoutouts out every once in a while, and the winner of our last shoutout was Andy Gaming. Congratulations on winning, my dude. Spam bots. As of May 2020, they're everywhere. And if you ever wondered how they work, my boy Timeworks figured it all out. They use an application that allows you to automate comments just like these bots. I always thought they were actual geniuses, with scripts running around for them, but in reality, it is something that literally anyone could set up for a price. Now, I don't exactly want to give out the name of this program because the whole goal of this video is to stop these spam bots, not educate people on how to start their own. So if you look at new videos, especially for smaller creators, you are almost guaranteed to see a comment like, "I loved it," or "wanna be YouTube friends?" No, actually I don't, Traptown. Alright, okay. Anyways, these bots all use a channel to comment, and then they lead people to their main channel so that they can kinda keep the main channel safe, but still grow it using the commenting channel. I assume most people do this to flip YouTube channels for a profit. They'll grow one up big and then sell it. I think it's really the only thing that makes sense. Now, these channels cannot stay around for long because people hate them and report them constantly. So this is why they change their names so frequently. The current bots that have been pretty big have been run by these guys. They actually have a Discord server, and I was able to scan a lot of their convos to learn more about why they do what they do. But I already covered that all in another video, so if you want to check that out, look in the top right corner. I should have a card popping up right about now. But basically, this video will serve as a quicker summary of all the in and outs of these spam bots. Now, the owner of these spam bots claims that they don't affect people, and they think that there's nothing wrong behind what they do. And well, you may be wondering how I know that, and I found this through scanning through all their Discord conversations. These channels are so annoying, and they're ruining comment sections by sometimes spamming them over and over more than once, maybe sometimes like 30 times in my case. To me, that definitely seems to affect people. My blocked users list has been growing really fast because of these channels, and if you want to hide them from your channel so that they cannot comment, check out my links down below with instructions on how to ban them from your channel. If we all block them, then they will be stopped. But in order to do that, this video has to reach a huge audience, so do your part and share this video around so that we can finally put an end to these spam commenters. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you drop a like because it really helps the algorithm, and it'll just increase the chances of YouTube actually sharing this video around. So if YouTube won't stop them, I guess we'll do it ourselves.